Oddity number 8, the help system. We've already gone into the help system with a review of the backstage, but now we need to take on the help system as an oddity in and of itself. With Project 2010, Microsoft has gone the social media route, and the help is now provided in a new paradigm. They're counting on users to add content to the help system as time goes by, and thus the help system should improve as it ages. Well, unfortunately, you may find that in these early days, help is not very helpful. So here's some tips. First thing I can recommend is you select the option not to use the web version. Now on the help screen, that is very subtly placed in the bottom right-hand corner. When you click on connecting to office.com, you can actually shut it off so that it only finds help on the computer. It's very subtle. It sort of makes help work like it used to, so it'll just concentrate on the files that are on the machine. Now, granted, not a big help item. It just keeps Project from returning the web stuff that hasn't settled in yet. So you can decide whether that works for you or not. I just throw it out there as an option that may not be obvious. Or the second approach you can take is to go straight for the reference option in the table of contents. That will give you access to the available fields reference and specifications for a Microsoft project. Now before I move on, I'm going to demonstrate the help system on the screen. Going to the backstage and going into help. Bring up the help system again. And now I'm going to show you where that option is. It's down in the bottom right hand corner, and when you click on that status bar item, it'll come up and show you connect to content from Office, show content only from this computer. So you can turn off the internet version of the help, and it will keep the help system more stable if you're finding that frustrating. I'm getting used to the online content, so I'm going to turn it back on. One of the other options you can do is keep your old version of MS Project loaded on your machine. In other words, MS Project 2010 will live peacefully with earlier versions. So I can leave MS Project 2007 running on my machine. The only trick is you can only have one active at a time. So if you're trying to find help on an old item you've seen and you know is in Project 2007, you shut down 2010, you bring up 27, you go into the help system and find the thing you're looking for. I've had to do this a couple of times, and I've found this absolutely invaluable. One more thing before we leave. I'm going to go into the backstage, and I'm going to go into the options, and let's go into the scheduling options. Now what I want to point out here is you'll see these little blue eyes, and it's a form of help. If you just hover over them, you will get help information. This can be pretty important, especially with the new version, but if you haven't seen this before, it might catch you by surprise. So I just want to point this little tip out. Now unfortunately, these little blue eyes do not tie back into the help system. They just give you a little tiny snippet. Again, with time the help system will get better. Just hang in there. So now on to number 7 in our top 10 list.